I can say without hesitation that this was the best Elite Four battle from the ones we got in this episode and the previous one. Like, man, was it fantastic. Now yes, as usual, I do not appreciate the fact that there was a lot of repetition, as in the same moves, tactics, etc. were used over and over again, which always makes a battle feel dull and stale. However, there was also a lot of what I do like in a battle. Namely fast-paced action courtesy of lots of dynamic movement, intense clashes, and the characters getting really fired up, which makes them give everything they have. So while not perfect, this battle had enough good in it to end up being amazing. Funnily and surprisingly enough though, Liko, Rika, and their Pokemon were not the ones that stole the show. Instead, Katy and Lokix were the ones who did this. Once Swarm activated, Lokix basically went Super Saiyan. It felt like it could solo Clodsire and Dugtrio. This sequence is by far the best part of the battle and what truly elevates it. Liko and Floragato still did very well though, cleverly using the flower yo-yo defensively, leveraging their superior speed, and even learning a new move. The final clash between Floragato and Clodsire was simply breathtaking. Moreover, I love that at long last, Liko grew to really love battles. A step forward that will surely make her battle more and her battles should be more exciting. Honestly, my only gripe with this episode is that while interesting and funny, the dot/penny portion of the episode halted the momentum of the battle, since the episode kept cutting back and forth between these two sides. Though this does not take away that much from the episode or the battle. So let's dive into this episode to really define what made it such an awesome showing. But before we do, what exactly happened in this episode? Let's recap. In this episode, Katy, Floragato, and Lokix are all raring to battle Rika. Liko, however, is nervous. Katy tries to get her to relax by reminding her of what she learned during her test, to enjoy battles. However, Liko is still unable to calm down. Noticing her nervousness, Rika approaches her hoping to ease the tension. She does by cracking a few jokes. The battle then begins with Clodsire using Sludge Wave, which Floragato and Lokix easily avoid by jumping. However, Dugtrio uses Dig to hit Floragato as she lands. Clodsire and the Dugtrio use the same moves again. This time though, Floragato tries to stop Sludge Wave with Magical Leaf. She fails, forcing her to dodge it. Once again, Dugtrio awaits her, but she counters by lassoing it with her yo-yo. However, when she lands, her legs go numb. This leaves her open to take a rock slide from Dugtrio. Thankfully, Lokix protects her with Throat Chop. Katy advises Liko to mind her surroundings, something she takes literally, making Katy and Rika both comment that Liko takes things at face value. She tends to overthink things and have too much in mind, distracting her during battles. Battling should be her only focus. Liko is still doubtful, so Rika tries to get her to figure out the real reason why one battles beyond just wanting to win. Katy says that Liko will find the answer by the end. Rika adds that Liko should just give the battle her all. She decides to do so after sensing that Floragato is taking it seriously and excited to fight. The battle resumes with Clodsire and Dugtrio using the same attack combination again. This time, Floragato splits Sludge Wave with Magical Leaf and does to Dugtrio what Mario does to Goombas, allowing her to land a direct hit with Magical Leaf. Clodsire and Dugtrio follow up with Mud Shot and Rock Slide respectively. While Floragato deflects and avoids most of the projectiles, there's just too many of them, so she is still hit. Lokix uses Lunge to draw fire, affording Floragato the chance to use Quick Attack. However, Clodsire uses Poison Jab. Floragato is unable to avoid in midair. Thankfully, Lokix leaps in to save her, taking the hit instead, which poisons it. However, this triggers Swarm. Katy apologizes to Liko, saying that she cannot hold back anymore. She will go all out. Lokix rushes its opponents using Struggle Bug to deflect, Mudshot, and Rock Slide. It then leaps over them while raining destruction, lowering their special attack in the process. Lokix follows up with Lunge to deliver a beatdown, and it then uses Bounce on Clodsire, but Dugtrio takes the hit instead. Unfortunately, Lokix soon faints due to the poison. Thankfully, Dugtrio was paralyzed by Bounce, leaving Clodsire alone too. Liko commends Katy for battling so well and going all out. She vows to do the same. Floragato uses Magical Leaf and Clodsire uses Mudshot. Both moves clash. Floragato then uses Quick Attack and Clodsire uses Mudshot. Floragato avoids every projectile and leaps in for the attack. However, Clodsire uses Poison Jab. Floragato uses her yo-yo defensively again. This time though, she learns acrobatics and lands a direct hit, delighting Liko. Clodsire then uses Mudshot, which Floragato cannot fully avoid. Realizing that someone as strong as Rika is going all out against her, Liko smiles, prompting Rika to ask for the answer to her question from earlier. Liko answers that one battles to immerse themselves in it. When she does, she becomes one with Floragato. She can feel what she feels and it's fun. Since Floragato takes things seriously, she should do the same. Liko proceeds to terrastalize Floragato. Seeing Liko get serious makes Rika get fired up and do the same. Surprisingly, she terrastalizes Clodsire. Clodsire uses Earth Power and Floragato uses Magical Leaf. Both moves clash, but the former overpowers the latter, leading to Floragato's defeat. While Liko is initially happy and she thanks Floragato, she soon starts crying out of frustration. Liko's friends soon comfort her, saying that she did great. Katy does the same by saying that the bitterness of losing is worth treasuring. Liko thanks Rika for the battle while revealing that she now likes battles more than ever. As the battle raged on, Terapagos snuck away, forcing Dot and Quaxley to chase it. They end up in the library where Penny finds Terapagos first. Instead of giving it back, she spies on Agate, who she finds suspicious. Terapagos sneaks away again, but Dot stops it before Agate sees it. After making small talk that turns ominous, Agate leaves, leaving behind the Scarlet Book, which Dot takes an interest in. An image in it catches Terapagos' attention. Dot then exchanges contact information with Penny so she can update her on anything she learns about Agate. At the lobby, Grusha approaches Liko. He watched her battle and took an interest in her. Before Liko can comprehend what's going on, Grusha leaves with Jita. Roy then appears. He and Liko get excited thinking about battling strong opponents again. Dot soon joins them. Turns out she checked out the Scarlet Book. The episode ends with all of them poring over the book, believing that it will lead them to adventure. So yeah, like I said up top, I loved this battle. Lokix is the one who stole the show for me. The way it dashed forward, deflecting attacks with Struggle Bug, it leaping while bombarding its opponents, the way it pummeled them with Launch and Bounce, all of this was very cool. The animation was simply amazing here, and Lokix was just a badass. Like I have said before, it's one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Just getting to see it animated was enough for me. Seeing it go Super Saiyan like this was way more than I expected. Just fantastic. Hands down the best moment in this episode. I also love how it used its foldable legs to launch forward quickly to save Floragato. Katy deserves praise too. I definitely did not expect her to suddenly get fired up like this considering how sweet and laid back she usually is. This was a nice surprise though, adding layers to her character while making her cooler and funnier too. Honestly, it's impressive how well she and Lokix fought, especially considering who they were up against. I wonder what would have happened if Lokix had been able to hang in there for longer. Could it and Katy have defeated at least one of Rika's Pokemon? It's possible, meaning they are quite strong. Not bad for the weakest gym leader in the region in the games. While Liko and Floragato were outshined by Katy and Lokix, they still did very well. I love how Floragato keeps finding creative and useful ways to use her yo-yo, and it's great that she learned a new move. Liko, however, grew the most from this battle. A fire was finally lit within her when it comes to battling. While she found battles fun before, now she truly loves and enjoys them. She can now immerse herself in them with passion. This can only mean good things for the future, since she will not only battle more, but she will battle better, which is great. The way she spoke about being one with Floragato and being able to feel what she feels reminded me of Ash, which, you know me, it's always a good thing when I'm reminded of Ash. I just love battle-hungry and loving characters since they almost always lead to some great action. It's also just nice to see Liko grow even more confident. Much like Iono was with Dot, I love that Katy and Rika were both so supportive of Liko, guiding, teaching, and encouraging her throughout the battle, which is ultimately why she ended up growing so much. While it's unfortunate that she lost, especially considering that Dot won, it revealed that she now loves battle so much that losing genuinely frustrates her. This bitterness will surely make her aim to be even stronger so she can do more winning, less losing. Moreover, considering Rika used Terrasto unlike her peers, it's understandable that Liko lost. If anything, this gives more merit to her, since she forced her Elite Four opponent to take her a lot more seriously. It's cool that Grusha got a chance to appear even if he really didn't get to do much. Since he took an interest in Liko, I think it's safe to say that she will get to face him eventually. I'm also glad that Penny got to actually speak and be on screen for more than a few seconds. She's a lot like Dot, so it's fitting that she's the one that got to interact with Penny. Hopefully we get more Penny in the future. I really did not expect to see the Scarlet Book this soon. I cannot wait to see why Agate had it and what secrets it will reveal to Liko and the company. We already got to see that it definitely has information on Terapagos, which will surely come in handy to get some clues on it, and likely on Rakua too. So yeah, overall this episode was amazing. Sure, the battle could have used some more variety, and I hate that it was cut away from several times, halting its momentum. However, Katy and Lokix going absolutely ham, Liko and Floragato's fantastic growth, Katy and Rika's marvelous support, encouragement, and guidance, Grusha debuting and potentially setting up a future battle with Liko, Penny getting some nice screen time, the appearance of the Scarlet Book, and the fact that the battle was still awesome despite its few flaws, all made this episode wonderful from start to finish. Truly a marvel that sets up an amazing future for this series. But that's the review and the video. Please let me know what you think of this episode in the comments below, and click on the links on screen now to see my reviews of the previous 3 episodes. I will see you over there. Thank you so very much for watching.